Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Josh Gavin here, making sure this is set up. Welcome back to the $1 Million Offer Show. Your boy is rocking the comedian style podcast setup here today, working at a co-working space, and it does not have a desk that will fit my mic stand. So I'm holding it, but I had to get this out to you guys. So
Boy, it does not have a desk
appreciate
that will fit.
you guys putting up with it. Let me make sure that we are live here on Facebook, and then we're going to jump into this strategy I just decided to call the MVP low ticket offer strategy method, or whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. And we're just going to talk some shop and things around offer ownership, launching offers, and also just a little update after last month. Some things I've learned about myself and balancing projects, client work, offer ownership, all the things between, and then also just some updates on things we're doing inside of our new low ticket school group that we are, or low ticket offers group, which is in. But okay, there we go. Now I just got my mic set up. This should sound way better. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Let me know if it sounds good in the comments below. But yeah, guys, that's it today. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Your boy's almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I will be doing a giveaway at 1,000. Just kidding, we're not doing that. That is cringe. Just appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. All right, guys, let's chat about this. So this idea came to mind today, early this morning, when I was talking to somebody who had asked the question to me of, "Hey Josh, do I need to like build out all of my products front to back before I can launch my low ticket offer?" And I know some people in the industry would say that you should build out every single product front to back before you turn on ads. And I agree with that in a lot of different situations. But I have also done it a different way, and I've made money from it, and it's worked. And one thing that I like to do is I like to present different options, because I know that my situation won't always fit into your current situation, and what other people are preaching to you won't always align with what you have the ability to do. And so I'd like to present options to you guys so that you know there's always a way, and it's always easy to launch an offer or do an offer no matter your situation. So I want to walk you guys just through a little story about how I initially launched one of my low ticket offers, which you guys probably know about if you follow me here on Facebook, or if you've been checking out my content. It's kind of been going around, this offer that I had done before. And I want to walk you guys through how I actually launched and built my upsell path as I was making money. And then how I kind of built my offer as I went instead of doing it all at once. So that for you guys here who maybe would be easier to kind of build one step at a time, or maybe you don't know what your upsell path is, you need some more data, can use this method so you can continue to move forward and don't stay in that state of being like, oh my gosh, I don't know everything, I can't move, or I need to have everything perfect. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But before we do, if you are watching on Facebook, can you be awesome if you could go ahead and drop a like on this video just so that everyone can see this. We all know that Facebook's reach is terrible. And then also, if you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And I appreciate that. All right, guys, let's talk about this. So the offer that I'd launched and did this with is an offer called the Organic Group Method. This is an offer, I think I launched V1 of it in 2021 or 22. And you guys can go look it up. It's still out there. Still have ads running for it, called the organicgroupmethod.com. You can look at it. And if you guys look at the Wayback Machine, you probably can go find like the original version. I could try to pull it up here too. Let me look on my ClickFunnels account. But this offer I initially launched organically. And I had the idea because I'd already grown a Facebook group to 5,000 members without ads. I was in like those one group guys group, and they were talking about running ads, and I was in their mastermind, and I was always like, why are you guys running ads? Like, I'm over here with a $0 cost per acquisition. My group's at 5,000. I'm making money from it. I did like 250K in 6 months from it. And I was like, what's going on? And so I presented this new idea of like this organic group method opportunity. And I taught that. And, it's nothing like revolutionary, nothing crazy, but it works. And so that was like my initial idea for this low ticket offer. And so I built out the product. It was a course, it was a low ticket offer, $27 up front. I'll share my screen here and walk you guys through this funnel quick and how I initially launched it. But this is inside the ClickFunnels account. Um, let's see, when did I build this? Yeah, it's 2022, maybe. But here's the funnel, right? Here's the initial funnel. Um, this is it. All right. Here's my low ticket offer funnel at that time. And again, I was just doing this because it was a warm audience. I wasn't running ads to it. If you guys look at like the new version now, let's see if we find it. The new, there's another one, but this is a new version. This is like following the mini AC funnel that I pioneered off Alan's funnel, which is a shorter version. Cause again, when I kind of lazier when I'm more aware of markets, I don't build out anything super big. But this was the offer, right? This was the offer. But as you can see here with this original offer, I did have like an OTO one. I was just white labeling a software, which is now the backend for this offer. But I didn't have any order bumps. I didn't have an upsell one, two, downsell, nothing. Like didn't have any of that then. But I still launched this offer without having it all built out. So I launched this offer. We ran it up. I wonder if I can show you guys some stats here on how it did. I'll try to go back as we're talking here. But I launched this offer without any upsell path or anything. And again, it was organic. So please understand the context. It was organic. But we launched it and it did great. We got a lot of sales. I think I got like my first, within like, it wasn't even a month, I already enrolled like 100 people in it. We'll see if the stats load here. But we put like 100 people into it. I had a Facebook group with all the members. You can kind of see what's up there. But we launched it. That was great. Now, the only thing was, is I wanted to take it to cold. And so I needed to figure out like what my upsell path would be. So what I did, and this is kind of where I'm talking about the strategy here. What I did is I launched this offer as it was. I got 100 customers within not even 30 days. It was like a couple weeks. Got our first 100 customers, and then I let them go through the course and experience it, ask questions and things like that. And then after they had gone through the course, I went back to these customers and I ran a survey and I asked them, I was like, hey, like, how's it going? Use this method. Where are you running into a wall? Where are you dealing with issues? What's going on here? Just like a simple questionnaire, right? And after I'd gotten that feedback from them, I've realized their next problem. And the next problem, of course, came out of time. They're like, okay, I know I could do this. I'm getting results organically, but I just don't have the time to follow these methods since it is organic. It had some manual efforts. And so what I then did is I created the upsell one based off that. But I didn't just add the upsell to the funnel. What I actually did is I created a product that I'd got, based off the feedback they give me. I went back to those 100 people and I launched what was going to be my new OTO one as a standalone product. It was around Christmas. So I did like a Christmas special and I sold it to them for like 50% off. It was like $97 and it was going to be $197 in the funnel. And so I sold it to a bunch of people that from my existing base of 100 plus customers, got cash, got feedback. Then I put that OTO one into the funnel. I took that cash that I got from those 100 customers and then I turned on my ads for the next version of the organic group method. And so, yeah, as you can see here, I don't know if these are the right dates or maybe I launched before, but we had 200 people inside there. And again, the OTO was the software. So it had like a 41-ish% take rate on the software, which that software is still making me money today. And so, I mean, it was good organic first launch. But again, those are the stats in that ugly funnel I showed you. And then we got those 200 customers, ran a survey to them, got feedback on what their next problem was, created that product, launched that to them, then took the cash and that new product we launched, put it in the funnel, built out the cold acquisition funnel, use that money from organic to fund our ads, and then we turn on ads. And then again, we're still running this offer today. If we go over to the new, oh, sorry, that's not it. We go over to the new school group where we have people over here, you'll see that we have 588 people in here. People are still joining. And so it's still an active offer. We're still running it, but that's how I initially launched it. And so to answer the question is, can you build your offer as you go? Yes, you can. You can definitely, especially if an organic audience, it's great. You can go launch a low ticket product, get like 50 to 100 customers, then go run a survey to them, ask them what their next problem is to figure out, okay, what's the next limitation they ran into, create a product for that, launch back to them and follow the same process I did. Now, one thing that you shouldn't do though, is you shouldn't launch a low ticket offer if you don't know what the back end offer is that you're leading them to. Now for OGM, I did know where I wanted to lead them, which was to a software. And I also was doing some done for you group stuff as well for a little bit, but I knew where I was leading them. And so it made sense. Like I wasn't just like throwing a low ticket offer and then being like, well, okay, I don't know what our high ticket's going to be recurring in the back. And I still knew, I just didn't have all the little order bumps and upsells in place. So yeah, you can definitely launch a low ticket offer and not have all the order bumps and upsells as long as you know what the high ticket backend is, because the order bumps and the upsells are really there to prime a customer for your backend as well as help you liquidate your spend. But again, if you're willing to go negative in the front end, just get people to your back end instead of building out a bunch of products, or if you aren't sure, that's fine. You can definitely do that. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I call the MVP low ticket launch strategy, or I don't know if you go, I don't know what you would call it. Let's put some random name on it. It's just the way you can build out your offer as you go. And it worked fine. And I've seen other people do that. And I encourage a lot of our students inside the low ticket school group on how to do that. And it works really well. Now, for the actual promotion of low ticket offers organically, I have a promo cycle method I use for that to launch these offers. And that is something I'm going to be teaching for this month's masterclass in the low ticket tool kit, which you can find at lowticketoffers.com. So we'll be walking everyone through how to get your first 100 customers so that you can get that feedback for your upsell path in that masterclass. If you want to join that, feel free to go to lowticketoffers.com and you'll find a link, and it's only $15 and you can get in there. So that's that. Let me guys know if you enjoyed it, if you have any questions on it. But now I want to just kind of talk about some other things that come down to like some takeaways from last month. Because a lot of people always ask me, like, Josh, what are you doing? What have you like learned? What are you seeing? And so one thing I really, really enjoy doing is just kind of sharing the feedback I'm getting as I'm running a lot of offers. Because if you guys don't know, if we haven't met before, talked before, I have 5 offers on my portfolio. These are offers my face. These are offers, when I say portfolio, these are offers where I'm not the face of the product or the guru. I've paid someone else to be, or I've published these people and they've paid me to do it. There's different deal structures I do. And then of course I have my own offers like the low ticket school group, low ticket toolkit, the organic group method, and other things on the side that have my face on it. One of which is funny. I had a client. This is funny. It's not my offer, but my voice is on it because they were not good at recording VSLs and it was taking so long, and I was just so annoyed and I wanted to move on. I was like, I'm just gonna record your VSLs. This is so annoying. So I wrote them. I recorded them. My voice is still on it. It's still running. I can pull up the stats here and show you guys how my beautiful voice is converting. If you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comments. But anyways, I have a lot of different offers, and so I see a lot of different things, and I see all the good, I see all the bad. I also love just talking to other people that have offers or other CMOs. I love making friends with other CMOs that are working for like big companies. Like I was talking to a CMO of one of the largest biz ops that's running right now, and just like hearing their numbers, how much they're spending, it's just crazy. It just really, really, really cool to hear that feedback. And so there's just a couple different things that I saw happen last month that I wanted to kind of share with you guys and just walk you through some ways that we've pivoted and improved and learned from that. So the first thing I want to talk about is this whole thing that's going on with the Facebook ads. If you guys are running ads, you maybe have experienced it. And if you aren't, then I'll just get you in the loop. Now, it's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not here to like, I'm not a big person on spreading negativity. That's not my whole thing. Like I always believe there's a solution to every problem we have. And I was talking to Ben Valentin. I call him Ben the Beast. I don't really know his last name. You guys have seen him. He's been on the $1 Million Offer show before. But we were talking about this, and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, man, like whenever there's problems with Facebook ads, I hate and I never like to be the person that immediately goes and blames the all-powerful algorithm, right? Like you see these people, if anything goes wrong to Facebook ads, like, oh, the algorithm, oh, they shifted on. And it's like blame, blame, blame. And to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, anyone can do that, but I'd rather take ownership, and so that I'm at least moving forward instead of just sitting there and complaining. So for me, I just look at it, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, Facebook's being annoying and it's not as easy to get good customers in front of good people, whatever the problem is. I see that, but I'm like, okay, how do I become a better marketer? How do I get better? What can I do so I can improve this, that even amidst these challenging times, we can improve and move forward. And so this is something that I had to, figure out this last month and really think about and get better at, just with the strategy with our Facebook ads. Now, I don't run our Facebook ads anymore. I have a media buyer. Shout out Amar, what a goat. I've tagged him before on my Facebook profile, and if you guys want to get connected with him, let me know. but still I audit all our accounts. I oversee the strategy, the copy I still write, the funnels, all that stuff, but I don't do the actual media buying. So I want to give credit where credit's due. But I'm still seeing all these numbers every single day. And so we definitely, just a little update, we definitely have seen a huge dip this last month in front end sales. We took a hit on one of our offers where, we were getting 3 to 5 front end buyers a day, and it went down to one. We also, in one of our offers, we hit a pocket of the market where nobody was taking our upsell. So we were getting like 5 buyers a day. And though like majority of those buyers, we're still getting like a 50-60% take rate on our order bump. But when they hit the upsell, that was 97, nothing. And so it was weird because obviously we're attracting, before it was like 20% for months. So to me, I'm like, okay, we hit an audience that just isn't going to drop that, or, we need to make the upsell better, whatever. But we definitely have seen effects there, but I'm hoping that going into this month, it gets a lot better. Again, like I said, it comes down to just either you blame the algorithm or you hold yourself accountable and try to become better, which is what I want to do. But we also think that it had to do with that big thing that happened with the Facebook algorithm, or the accounts getting all logged out. If you guys remember that glitch, a lot of people I talked to, their accounts got hit when that happened. So could be that, could be something else. But I mean, guys, the cost of ads is always going to keep going up. Like, it's part of the game, but it's okay. Like, there's other ways, there's other platforms. Like, you have organic, you have Google. There's so many places you can go. You can just make money off the current customers you have. And so all that to say is like that you're fine. It's okay. But I just want to share what we're seeing and some of like the negative things that we saw last month. Now, a cool thing that we saw, and it was like an accident. I shared this in my post the other day on one of our results. We had one of our offers on our portfolio, like one of the experts that's the face of it. He runs like internal webinars because he gets leads from another source, not through the Lowticket, and he does it on the side. But he ran a promo, in a webinar promo, to the Lowticket buyers as well, kind of on accident, just kind of included them in the list segmenting. And he reached out to me after he did that. He's like, dude, we converted like one person to a lifetime membership for our mastermind, 4 other people into the mastermind. We sold a done for you client. They all came, and they're all from the pre-sold like from the, I'll say the offer. You guys look it up. It starts with pre-sold. I tried to leak our offers, but hey, you can go find them. It's a LinkedIn offer. You guys have definitely seen the ads. But he's like, we got a bunch of people from this offer, and it works super well. And I was like, dude, what the heck? Like a webinar. Like, I was like, I'm so used to like book a call, or, recurring, or things like that. And so we saw that it worked really well. And so this month we're going to be running a webinar specifically to the front end buyers, and just like he did accidentally, and testing that out. So it was a really cool realization. And then I talked to some other people in the space. One guy is running a really big crypto offer. Again, you guys have probably seen that too, but he was telling me how their back end webinars are crushing as well. So I guess we're going back to webinars. It's 2016 again, guys. Webinars are back. But I mean, here's the thing. I think people, like, my thought is this: people are probably in some markets getting sick and tired of, they buy a low ticket offer, and then all of a sudden there's a sales team calling them, right? Like, book a call, or they slap a calendar page on the end. And so I think that it comes down to now, like, instead of pushing people, we have to start doing more pull marketing in the upsell path, which is what, a webinar can be disguised. You're hiding the sales process again, whereas a lot of people are now aware of the sales process of a phone call, like a low ticket offer to book a call. But I'm thinking is like we could re-hide the sales process again with a webinar, because people are used to webinars at the front. But if we frame the webinar as like a piece of the content low ticket offer, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I think it's going to work. Because again, Alan always talks about how you're supposed to hide the sales process, and so we talked about it on our podcast. If you guys want to watch that with Alan Soltanich, but that's something that we tested, and it worked accidentally. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. It'd be really cool. I mean, bro, that'd be, imagine if you didn't have to do, like, you can go back to the good old days where you didn't need a sales team. But hey, we also have offers. We have sales teams, and you guys are seeing my screenshots last few weeks. We launched a sales team on the offer. Zach Rawson's team. Shout out Zach. Big up, Zach. Boys crushing it. We just got a 5K painful today, as well as we got 2 on Friday, and then I think it was Wednesday we got 2 more. So it's working. Like, we're it's crushing. Sales team's still crushing the back of low ticket offers. And I was talking to a dude who's doing like almost like $1 million a month with his low ticket offer, and they're like 0.3 ROAS on the front, but their full funnel ROAS is insane because they just have a really dialed in sales process in the back end. So yeah, anyways, that's another thing that was really cool. It's just the sales team is crushing with these low ticket offers. We got them on after we had processed a ton of low ticket buyers, but then they ran a automation to like text all the people that come through and try to rebook them. So setters started calling our old buyers, and they were actually able to convert a lot of people that had bought our low ticket offers like months ago and came in. So that was a really cool thing to see as well, knowing that those leads just didn't disappear, that they were still interested and engaged. So that also worked well. And so we're thinking about and dialing in like our texting process and all of that. I'm trying to think what else is big. I think that was it for like the negatives and then the good things for this last month. Last month was super busy. we I put out how many offers? One a week, and then I had some side projects where it was just like a sales page, just for again like offers in my portfolio. Sometimes we're doing catalog, we have multiple products, we have to build a new upsell, things like that. And so it was definitely a busy week. And I also went on like a semi vacation to Arizona as my wife's spring break. And so last minute we booked a trip to Arizona, which was so fun. But traveling also, it takes up time. And so it was fun to do that. But on the plane, you're able to work and do it. So it was all good. And man, I'd rather be busy in Arizona than freezing in Minnesota. But I'm still staying here. I don't care what y'all say. I love it here. So yeah, it was a good month, just personally busy, a lot of busyness and doing a lot of offers. And so this month, like the whole plan is just dialing it back, just focusing on the offers that we have ownership in, scaling those up, not taking any more deals. I'm like, I turned down, I won't say the exact number, but we turned down a large sum of deals, but they didn't go to waste. I just referred them to people in my network, my funnel, some funnel people I know, strategic people. Like I have like a Rolodex of people that I just have good relationships with and trust referring people to. And so I just send them my deals, and it's really fun to see them win and get some deals. Like I did a copy for a big crypto company. We did a funnel for them, and they also wanted funnel design. And I could have easily like marked up the funnel design, hired a designer, and done that whole thing. But one, for the sake of just having need more time, but then also to see other people win, I just connected. I was like, here's my designer. You pay her directly, let her keep all of it, mark up what she needs. And so it's really fun to do that. Like I really believe that everyone should win in this game. Like, why get greedy? Because also too, it's like if I got greedy and just try to keep every single deal that came my way, at some point my clients are going to suffer, or sorry, my offers, that my portfolio are going to suffer, or yeah, the one-off clients I do take because I have too much work. And that's where a lot of people in this industry get a lot of bad rap, is they try to build up this huge done for you agency and they can't say no to deals. And so somebody suffers at that point, whether it's the person running the agency or the actual clients. It's impossible to keep it perfect unless you're really good at scaling things. So um that was also really fun. And that's why I love when people reach out to me and let me know what they do, and just like in natural relationships that come along the way. It's just great to know, like, oh, you do this, I'm gonna send you away. You YouTube ads, you do this, you do this. I got you, I got you. But again, those all come naturally. So you guys message me like, Josh, I do this. It's like we've never talked before. It's like, bro, who are you? Let's talk first. Let's be homies first before, I'm not gonna start sending a client off to somebody I don't know. So it's been really fun to see other people win in our circle as well too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this last month. There's some things I've learned, some things I've noticed. Hopefully, you guys can pull from that, just kind of see behind the scenes of what we got going on. And then also, if you're watching this live, make sure to go back and watch the start of this where I walk through how I do my low ticket MVP launch strategy. And then also, again, if you guys want to join and see this month's masterclass we're hosting inside of the Low Ticket Toolkit, you can go to lowticketoffers.com. And this month, the planned masterclass is walking you guys through my low ticket launch strategy, basically how to get your first 100 organic front end buyers to fund your ads so that you can launch your campaigns for free, which is something I love doing. So if you guys are interested and want to join that, go to lowticketoffers.com. And another thing, I bought another domain. I bought ascensionoffers.com. It was funny. I was thinking about Apple. They call their whole VR thing spatial computing. They never say VR. It's her whole strategy to seem different. And I was thinking about doing that. I was like, oh, I could totally be like, no, man, Ascension offers. It's different from a low ticket offers. But I also love the domain lowticketoffers.com. Like that was a big domain to buy. So we're keeping it that for now. But hey, maybe later I'll come out and be like, don't do low ticket, do Ascent. You know, no, don't worry, we won't do that yet. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys for jumping in. Again, if you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Got to pass Mr. Beast. And make sure to share this video if you think anyone on your friends list would be or benefit from this talk today. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. It will help me spark some ideas that I can bring and share to you guys here publicly. So appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.